Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey with Teaching Online with Kelsey. So if this is your first time seeing me, please make sure it's not the last time by hitting that red subscription button and the bell down below so that you're notified of new videos on my channel every week. And to also give this video a thumbs up because it does support me and this channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Really glad you've come back, and you must be curious based on the title of this video about how my YouTube monetization is going and how much money I actually earned as a new YouTube content creator in 2022.
This video today is brought to you by my YouTube memberships. This is where you can get one-on-one coaching sessions with me along with lesson plans, copyright free, that you can get from me. You will see here how to sign up for those memberships down below. I would love to work with you soon.
Just so you know, I'm filming in 2023, so this is like a 2022 review of how much money I actually earned by starting to get monetized in 2022. And so I'm not a big content creator, so this would be something like what most, YouTubers who are just starting out or just getting monetized, this is what it's going to look like. And also to preface, it's not like I started monetizing at the beginning of 2022. I officially got monetized in June of 2022. So we're talking about the middle of the year and then ending out, going into 2023. So eventually I'll be able to do a whole year review of how much money I earned from making content on YouTube. However, I am still going to do this video just so you have a look and see, how much money a typical new YouTube content creator would earn on YouTube and what that looks like and all the stats. I know you're curious on what that really looks like. So as I reviewed all the numbers from when I officially started monetizing on my YouTube channel, I can confidently say that from June until December of 2022, I've earned a total of $656.08. So what that would really mean is don't quit your daytime job yet to be a content creator is what I'm basically saying. And I know, I'm talking about just regular old Joe YouTube content creators, like most people that are not like overnight sensations. This is realistically what it looks like making money off of YouTube. And I have discussed in a previous video before about my first paycheck with YouTube when I first started getting monetized and those details of, how things work, how you get paid, and all those numbers here. But I just also want to break down with you at the current moment how much money I had earned per month and let you see those numbers for yourself. So as I am reading it off for June of 2022, I only earned $24.52. And that is simply because June was the first month that I officially got monetized on my channel. It was in the middle of June that I officially got monetized on YouTube, and I had no idea how to utilize my ads or, I tried to turn on all the ads for all my videos, all of them essentially. And, this was just what I got for my first month. And like I said, it's not like, I'm a big star or anything. Again, it's like a regular Joe YouTuber, and this is what it looks like. So moving on, we got July, and July is going to be a little bit more than June, and that is going to be $83.66. Now, as I also mentioned before in my first YouTube monetization video about my first paycheck, I also explained that YouTube will not give you your paycheck unless you meet at least the $100 threshold. So I officially did not get paid for June and July until that following month in August. You had to meet that threshold first in order to get that paycheck through YouTube. And rounding out in August, I earned a total of $94.30. So it was a little bit more than I got in July. So I did not get the paycheck for August until October. That got lump summed into September. Now, when we talk about September, I also want to mention that I made a Crow Music Lab tutorial that ended up getting a lot of views, a lot of hits, a lot of comments. That was my It's Corn tutorial, and that's what sort of bumped up my September into earning $123.58. And I'm going to show you in the U-Review how much money I actually earned on my top 5 videos. But let's keep going. In October, I made $117.13. So that was a little bit less than September. However, I did meet that $100 threshold, so I got paid for that next month. Same thing that happened in November. In November, I earned $134.13. Now, you will also see on the chart here that in November, that is when I got my first set of clients on my YouTube memberships, which I have talked a little bit about my YouTube memberships and what that entails. And I got my first 2 clients. And so what you'll see for transactional revenue, those actually came from my clients that I meet with monthly and that they pay monthly for membership benefits that they get from my channel. So it's also that added revenue. And finally, to round off December, to put 2022 in a bow of, my YouTube monetization life, I only earned $78.07. Why the drastic drop? I'm not really sure, because I felt like I made a lot more content in December than I did in previous months. However, I can't really complain. This is just how the cookie crumbles sometimes in YouTube world. So now the next thing I'm going to show you are my top 5 videos that had earned the most revenue for me for my channel. And generally speaking, if you are wanting to get your YouTube channel monetized, it's usually a good idea to have these stats that I'm going to show you, just to kind of get a good idea of what kind of content you should be pushing for your channel and what actually works and gives you the most revenue. Coming in at number 5, I have the How to Use ClassPod for All School Teachers. And because my content is, it's kind of focused on several different things. So it's focused on online teachers. It's focused on Crow Music Lab tutorials. It's focused on lessons for kids. I have, it's all about like online learning and online experiences and fun. And that was one of those things, was being a founding teacher for ALLSCHOOL. And a lot of teachers that are thinking, what the heck is ClassPod? I don't know how to use ClassPod. Someone help. I made a tutorial, and a lot of teachers have found great benefit in me showing them what ClassPod looks like, so that way they're not scared to use it on the ALLSCHOOL platform. So I believe that's why it's ranked number 5, because there are lots of new ALLSCHOOL teachers on the platform and they're not sure what ClassPod is. And so they are very, very grateful that I made that video for them. And if we look in the year total, it has earned me $29.82. Which is not bad. I mean, especially for coming in the top 5, that's what we got. Number 4, it's another online teacher video, and that is ALLSCHOOL enrollments, pay, and also a power outage. So this is actually really interesting, because I created that video at the end of 2021, and it is still getting views, it is still getting revenue, and people are still curious about what that looks like. But I think the key reason why it's in the top 4 is because I'm talking about ALLSCHOOL pay. And a lot of times for online platforms like ALLSCHOOL or OutSchool, a lot of teachers are in the search for, well, how much money could I really earn on these platforms? And so they find that video and they're like, ooh, this teacher works on the platform that I'm wanting to teach on, and she actually got paid from them, and she actually got like money from them. Like, I want to see how much money she got. So I believe, that's why it's placed a little bit higher on the scale. Me personally, I'm just shocked that for something that I made in 2021, that it's in my top 5 for 2022. So anywho, that video has earned me a total of $35.54. Not bad. Coming in at number 3, for once, it's not an online teaching video, or at least not helping online teachers. This is actually one of my Crow Music Lab tutorials, and that is for Chrissy Wake Up. And, you know, I showed it around the time that Stranger Things Season 4 became a really, really, really big hit. And I also did Running Up That Hill too, but as we can tell from the stats, it didn't hit as well as Chrissy Wake Up for whatever reason. It's one of those things where it's like,
maybe I'm too old for that. I don't know what these kids are into these days.
But can't really complain because at the end of the day, Chrissy Wake Up is in the top 3 spot and has earned me a total of $39.33. You know, and number 2, we got 3 months into teaching on ALLSCHOOL. So again, this was another video I had started in the beginning of 2022 that is still getting quite a few views because many teachers that's starting on the ALLSCHOOL platform, they are looking to see like, oh, this teacher has been on the platform for a while. And when I filmed this, it was still, you know, very, very new. And people are thinking, is it really what they say it is? Should I apply for it? Should I start offering classes? What does that really look like? And I think that's another reason why, because a lot of teachers may try the ALLSCHOOL platform in that moment and think, I don't know how it's really going to go for me. So I believe that's why it's in number 2. So can't really complain because I earned a total of $42.85. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, coming in at number 1, of course, it's a Crow Music Lab tutorial. It's going to be It's Corn. And it is my top earning one. It just blows the other 4 earning revenue away. It earned me $103.89. And I think it's just because I decided to write the song at the perfect time. Like right as we were hearing it constantly on TikTok was when I was guided into saying, you need to write It's Corn on Crow Music Lab and do a tutorial on it like now. And like when I when I had heard that I needed to do that, I did it like either that night or like at least the very next day. And the moment that I did that, like it just skyrocketed. There were kids that were just like,
you know, this song's a little weird, but I really like it.
They love it. They absolutely loved it. I mean, obviously it's the number 1 spot for my 2022, you know, for my channel. Like, and it's amazing. And I know every time I look at my stats, there are still kids out there that are still watching the tutorial. They still appreciate the tutorial and I can't really complain. So even though I know my channel is dedicated to teaching online, like it's a wide scope. So it's not just helping online teachers, but it's also teaching kids how to write songs on Crow Music Lab. And it's also teaching fun lessons for younger students. So that way, you know, they have more opportunities to learn about different things on the internet. And so, you know, that's my sole focus on my channel. But however, you know, I know that doing Crow Music Lab tutorials is what works for my channel. It's what's going to help, you know, skyrocket, you know, my views, my revenue. So I may not do a Crow Music Lab tutorial every week. However, when I do create them and I show them out there, I already know that there's at least 1, 2, or 3 of them that it's just evergreen. There are kids that are still going to be searching for it no matter the season, whether it's Christmas or Easter or Arbor Day or 4th of July, whatever. Like, there are kids going to be searching for it and wanting to learn how to write the song on Crow Music Lab. So that is my YouTube channel 2022 review of how I did when I literally just got monetized. So I'm really excited to see what 2023 is going to bring in store. And seeing these insights is really good to see, you know, what direction I should go with my channel. Of course, I'm still going to create online teacher content and Chrome Music Lab content. You know, it's just probably going to have to be a change in, you know, what kind of frequency should I do with it? You know, should I offer more Chrome Music Lab tutorials? Or, you know, should I have it scheduled out every week like I do every week for online teacher videos? You know, what does that really look like? And especially if I want to grow in this income, you know, this is a great reflection video for myself, and it should be a great reflection video for you if you are wanting to be a YouTube content creator, or maybe you got monetized yourself and you're like, how come I didn't earn that much money? Well, I know I have some secret tips in my YouTube memberships. So if you want to get on that, you know, I have that where I can share that information with you on how to monetize, you know, and get as much money as possible on YouTube. So I'd be happy to help you in that as well. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any other questions for me or other videos you want me to do about my YouTube channel or being monetized on YouTube, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time.